Hey y'all, what's up? Your girl's back at it again, and welcome to a brand new episode of Gifted Since '92. And I'm going to be doing an album review on Tamar Braxton, Bluebird of Happiness. And I finally got my copy, and I enjoy this album. This is Tamar's final studio album, and I would say it has been a journey for Tamar. And I am a Tamar Braxton fan, and I would definitely say that this album is really one of those R&B albums that people who love R&B and who enjoy R&B, they should check it out, because Tamar, hands down, she's one of the best R&B singers, and she's underrated in some ways in my perspective, because I think Tamar really does have the entire package of an R&B singer. And when I first heard of Tamar, of course, the Braxton Family Values, the reality show and all of that good stuff. But then when she released Love and War, it was like a breaking point for her. And she released her other albums. Well, it was another album that she released, her debut, but that was back in the 90s. But I could tell that Tamar really, truly, seriously, Tamar, hands down, man, she slayed with this album, Bluebird of Happiness. And I'm so proud of Tamar, because I think Tamar, she has, like, it's just something that's, the appeal that she's bringing to R&B is what needs to continue, because the genre of R&B vocals and harmonies and ballads and up tempos and mid tempos. So Tamar, she always gives people what they want. She always gives a variety of substance. She always add her own flavor to it, and it doesn't sound like she sounded like everybody else. She sounded Tamar. And I've always loved Tamar, how she always been opinionated about who she is as a person, as an artist. And I can understand that, because you do want to be able to stand on your own 2 feet. And she really has showed out that she stands on her own 2 feet. So you can't compare Tamar to another artist, or how some people would want to compare her to her older sister, Toni Braxton. I love Toni Braxton, but I'm a huge fan of Toni Braxton, and I'm a huge fan of Tamar Braxton. But Tamar, she stands on her own 2 feet. So this video is going to be an album review, and I'm going to, and my thoughts about the album itself. Even though this is Tamar's last album, she really came through with this album. There's a lot of up tempos, maybe 3 up tempo songs, and then you have your ballads, and then you have mid tempo and stuff like that. My favorite songs, I would definitely say, would be My Forever, Wanna Love You Boy, Run, The Makings of You, Blind, Pick Me Up, How I Feel, and Empty Boxes. Those are my favorite tracks. So for My Forever, we're going to start off with the intro of My Forever, because My Forever has that whimsical, dreamy feel type. And it's a ballad, a love song that, she's talking to her significant other, how she loves him and stuff such as that. And so I Want to Love You Boy on the next one is another song. It's sampled by Robin Thicke. So with that record, it's like she's talking about, she want to love this dude or whatever, and but she's not, he ain't sure that she really love her or not, and all that stuff. So that was a good, it got a good feel to it. So it got a good feel, R&B flavor. Run got like that Caribbean feel. I really love it. The production of it is really nice. I like how you got some parts that got that heavy, the bass. I'm sorry, that's like the bass. The bass of it is very like, it's up tempo. It's like it gets you on your feet. So I really like it. Run. This next track, Hold Up, featuring Yo Gotti. I'm not a huge Yo Gotti fan. I mean, I know who he is, but that's a collaboration. It's more of that upbeat type song, so it gets you like pumped up and stuff like that. So it's like, it's one of those records that I can hear the clubs, they jam to this. So it might be a single. Who knows? I mean, I think it definitely, for her to get a hit off of this album, Yo Gotti, he's hot right now. So like I said, he's been doing collaborations with other artists, but I think that can be a single, definitely single material. Hold Up is really cool. The Makings of You. I love The Makings of You. I love how the way how she's singing the record and how she's her tone and just overall. And man, Tamar, you can really hear her vocals. They're not auto-tune. You can hear her vocals. So the great thing about Tamar, she always has done this with every album. You can hear her singing. Well, actually, she don't be singing. She be singing. So you hear her singing, and you don't hear no auto-tune because the way how she be harmonizing and she has vocal control. I like the fact that she has been taking it serious with what she can do while she's able to sing. So that's great. Then we got Heart in My Hands. It's talking about, this dude, significant other that, her heart is in her hands. She loves the guy, but he ain't really, digging her like that. And then it goes back to this next song, Blind, which was released. And this song, Blind, is like, she'd rather go blind because her dude, well, he's dealing with somebody else, but she don't want him to deal with that person. So she'd rather go blind and pretend it ain't happening. So she's like, I'd rather go blind and not think about you being with somebody else because I want you to be with me. And My Man, which we know that's the lead single off of Bluebird of Happiness. Now, when I heard My Man, I was like, okay, I wonder, will this have a story to it? And then definitely did. So we already know about My Man. We know about how, her so-called friend, she wasn't her friend anyway. So that tells you something. That her friend and her man, they messing around and all that stuff. And so she's like, I can't believe she took my man and all that. So how she was singing that record, because when I first heard it, I was like, whoa. She sung it with such heartfelt and such, it was like a lot of emotions. I get this heartfelt, I get this anger, I get this confusion, I get this just this pain, and I hear it and I love it because it's like with her, she's another one, she will bring those emotions to the table. So alright, Tamar, you did great, girlie. Good. Pick Me Up is my favorite joint. It's sampled by Evelyn Champagne King, and it's sampled by Love Come Down. I love that record, old school. I grew up with that record, so I knew that production right off the bat. That was sampled by Evelyn Champagne King. Love Come Down. I love it. I love how the production wasn't like over. How some artists, they oversample a song and it don't really mesh in with the production, or it sounds like it doesn't really fulfill. It doesn't do the sample justice, but for this Pick Me Up, it's really cool. I can hear the production of Love Come Down by Evelyn Champagne King. I can hear it, but also at the same time, Tamar, she puts her own spin to it, and it's really cool. I really love it. I dig it. It's one of those records that you bop to, and it's more of those like those upbeat records. So Tamar, she did a damn thing with that. How I Feel is another record about her expressing her emotions and expressing her, how she's feeling and stuff. So that's another one. Empty Boxes. I love Empty Boxes. Empty Boxes is another song, and it's the last song of the album that she's explaining how that this dude, he's not the one for her. It's so he's just empty, like she thought that he was everything, how he presented herself to her as a gift, but on the inside he was empty, so he didn't have anything to offer. So it was like, okay, Tamar, I know why you say empty boxes. That's cool. I like how that goes together. So it's like, yeah, I really enjoyed this album. I really enjoy it, and I had from start to finish, and I'm just and even though it's bittersweet and it's kind of sad that she said that this is going to be her last album, which I think, in my perspective as a fan, I don't want her to stop making albums. I think that Tamar does have a lane, and she does have her own in R&B. But see, the thing is, though, she even explained that she's not going to stop doing records. She's not going to stop doing what she loves to do. But she said this is going to be her last album. So I was like, oh, okay. So it's all good. I like the album. Really, really cool. I love it from start to finish. So yeah, so guys, tell me what you guys think. Give me your thoughts and views on this album. What do you guys like about the album? What are your favorite songs? Like, subscribe, and share on my channel, Gifted Since 92, and stay tuned on the next episode of Gifted Since 92, Dragon Ball Z narrator reference. Peace.